Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Ethan, here in the Roster United, and I brought my brother. He is a um, really good, sweet person. He's nervous, so please give him a nice, warm welcome. Luke, how are you today?
Good.
He's good. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Luke, as you know, I told you about this. In this podcast, we talk about Marvel United. And guys, Luke is very smart. He actually came up with a cool idea. This is why I did a second episode in one day. Luke, what was your cool idea that you told me?
Well, my cool idea was like the two who superheroes. There's the bad guy, and in Marvel United, you can do the fight.
Yes. Basically, Luke, what he said. Luke was really smart. You can try to remake the battle scenes in the movies in Marvel United. And Luke gave me a cool example. Lukey, you said there was two heroes against a bad guy. What were they again?
There was Winter Soldier and Falcon and versus Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo. Yes, Winter Soldier and Falcon, like in the show, went against Baron Zemo. So you can actually create that in Marvel United. You have you have Winter Soldier, you do get to play Falcon, and you can fight against Baron Zemo. So those are one of the cool things. Now we made this podcast for to do more interesting things with Marvel United, not just playing with the expansions, but to play other cool things in the movie. So I'm gonna also give an example, and then we're gonna go to Luke, and he's gonna give us another example. Alrighty? All right, perfect. So I'll give an example here. Um, as you know, in the movie Infinity War, when Wanda and Vision are, kind of getting their butts kicked by these other two guys there, you could actually do that. I forgot their names, but they're in the Infinity War box. And you can grab those two little minions of Thanos, put them together as a team, and then have Vision and Wanda, or Wanda meaning Scarlet Witch, together as a team and play against the other two guys that are the son of Thanos, I think, something like that. Yeah, right. Yeah, he said it in the movie. Okay, that's perfect. So that's another cool idea, I think, that we could play on, right? Or for anybody who's listening that has Marvel United and all the expansions, you could do that too. Look, what's another thing that is pretty cool? Like a cool other idea, a cool fight in the movies that you're like, oh, I could play that in Marvel United.
What we could do is we could play like the Avengers versus Loki.
Oh my gosh. Boys, this is not script. I'm not telling him to say this. I thought about that in my head right now. And Luke just said, what if we did the Avengers, which means Hulk, Black Widow, Captain America, and Iron Man versus Loki. And guys, and Thor, excuse me. And guys, you can do that in Marvel United. Now, sadly, you can't do Thor 2 because it's a four-player game, so only four characters can count. But you can still play with the Avengers. So that's pretty cool, Luke. Good job, man. On a roll, 2 for 2. Nice. Very nice, Luke. All right. Well, I got an example for you. I don't know how you can beat Luke's awesome thing, but I guess I don't know. Oh, I think I do know one. In Infinity War, when Thanos arrives and he fights like against Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and they're trying to take away
Yes, the gauntlet. Yes,
and stuff.
and Iron Man and Mantis and Drax, and Star Lord. Everybody's there. So you could do that too. It depends, of course, on what heroes. For example, you could do Thanos against, Thanos
against Hook because they're fighting.
Oh, they do fight that too, but I'm talking about the Mars one. Talking about the when they fight in the planet. Scary. Okay, so so Thanos could go up against Mantis, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, and Iron Man. That would be pretty cool. Or Star-Lord, um, Star-Lord, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and well, Mantis. Mantis. I say Mantis because if you've seen the movie, Mantis is a pretty big part of that. He puts Thanos to sleep and then Star-Lord kind of ruined it. But still, you can play the game and see if you can beat Thanos. Now, I've listened to some other podcasts that have played against Thanos, and Thanos is one of the hardest characters.
Or you can do Captain America versus Red Skull. Red Skull is the enemy of Captain America.
Oh, that's true. You could also do that. What's another example? What's another cool example?
You could add Iron Man with Captain America to beat
Oh,
Red Skull.
well, yeah, you could. But I'm talking about in the movies.
No. I saw the TV show about it.
A TV show?
Yeah, it's about like Captain America and Iron Man versus Red Skull.
Oh, it's the cartoon ones. Yes.
Cartoon.
I know. But what about in the real life versions? Like with real people? Oh, do you know what would be a cool one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't really do it, but you could do like an Iron Man versus Captain America kind of game. But it'll be kind of hard to do that. I don't think you will. Because remember Silver War? Remember? Or have you seen that?
Yes. I didn't really watch the movie, but I saw like Captain America versus like Iron Man like right there on the TV. I'm like, I never saw him.
Yeah. So you need to really watch it. But if they had like the superheroes that were villains, like that would be pretty cool because you can fight with the other heroes and make like a Silver War thing. I think that would be pretty cool. Also, Luke, you're gonna give us two more cool examples, okay? And then I'm gonna give one more, and then that's all. Alrighty. So Luke, give us your another example, another cool one.
Another cool one. They could make another box, and it's called Civil War, and they could put like 10 people versus like 10 enemies and stuff.
Oh, that's true. You can turn the Avengers and other characters into villains, so you can play against them.
No, I'm telling you about like the good guys versus the bad guys.
Oh.
Like 10 versus the 10 bad guys.
Okay. That's nice. Give us another example. What's another cool example you could do? Or that you've seen or whatever.
Well, like you said, like the other said, like the enemies versus like the good guys versus like the good guy and friends.
Yes, we already talked about that. So what's another thing? Do you remember anything else?
They could add new characters.
Like what? Marvel United has 57, I think, total characters.
They could add like Batman, Superman, and
oh, that's true. Actually, they could add
DC
United.
Yeah.
But remember, DC United could be another episode we could talk about. But what we're talking right now, we're talking right now about how we can redo the movies in Marvel United.
They could do Paw Patrol United.
Oh my God! Alrighty, but in the movies, come on, in the movies, there's got to be one part. What about what about Baron Zemo and against Captain America? Or no, excuse me, against Black Panther. In the movie, they don't fight against each other, but Baron Zemo does something bad to Black Panther.
But they think Black Panther thought Winter Soldier was that bomb. He did that, but it's really the Baron Zemo.
Yes, it was. So you could do a Black Panther versus Baron Zemo.
You could do Winter Soldier with Black Panther versus Baron Zemo.
Oh, that's true. You could actually do that. I just noticed one more thing, one last example. We'll do a part 2 and we'll actually think a little bit more of the different things. But anyway, another cool thing would do, or another cool, kind of experience to play in Marvel United would be Miles Morales. Spider-Man and Ghost Spider or Gwen Stacy Spider-Man and against Kingpin.
And
Spider-Ham.
And Spider-Ham versus
Kingpin.
No, not Kingpin.
Kingpin, it's Kingpin.
No.
It's Kingpin.
No. Oh,
it's not Green Goblin.
No, I know what it is.
It's the big guy. Remember from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse?
What it is? Venom.
Oh, Venom. Wow. Okay, all that for Venom.
True, because actually in the movie, Spider-Man fights Venom.
He does, and that's another cool one. But Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse with Miles Morales,
yeah.
You could do that with Kingpin, I think.
Kingpin and all of you.
Ow. Okay. He's going a little crazy, boys. Anyway, well, that's all with our cool experiences. We'll do more tomorrow or next week or anything. I'm in a contract, quote-unquote contract, with Luke here. So Luke's going to be with us for another episode or maybe more. It depends. Because if he keeps going, I'll buy him lunch. So he has a really good smile right now, and he's rubbing his tummy. So yeah, he's excited. So hopefully we can keep Luke here more in the podcast. Yeah, he's really excited for that. He's going crazy. He's Alrighty. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, you have $10. Give me some burgers. Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for listening to us. This has been the Roger United. I am Ethan, and this is
Luke.
And I hope you have a good day.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ethan's gonna buy me a burger.